Welcome to PlayPS5, the podcast. Guys, what the heck? What is going on? It is the pre-order blitz. We're talking about the PS5. It's here, Alex. It is here. How exhausted are you at this moment?
You know, I watched the press conference or the showcase that they had, and then I camped out in front of Target all day and didn't sleep at all. And got a pre-order at Target. So that's how I haven't slept since the showcase.
What? By the way, we're recording this the same day as the showcase. So it's really not that impressive at all. But here's the thing. We want to talk about the pre-orders, what has gone down, and then kind of walk you through, if you don't have a pre-order, what are you going to do? First of all, Alex, I'm just going to say for the both of us, our gamer juice is a combination of fear, excitement, and anxiety. That's at least what it feels like for me what the past couple hours have been. Are you on the same page here?
A little, and it's a little bit of bitterness because I'm a bit bitter about how things have gone down, but we can discuss that later.
Okay, perfect. So this is going to be a mini episode. We'll have a full episode for the next one, but we just want to cover the pre-orders, how crazy it is, and then pretty much again, try to help you if you haven't gotten a pre-order yet. So the showcase dropped today, September 16th. Big news, November 12th is the release date for a big chunk of the world, including the United States where we reside. They're saying that the digital edition of the PS5 is $399, disc version is $499. How did you feel about that real quickly, Alex? Any surprises? You excited? Was you happy with the price? What's going on there?
Do we want to do the beans now, or do we want to save them
for
the full?
We will save them for the big episode. We'll save them for the big episode.
Gut feeling, $499, good price. Good price. I can handle that. People can swing that. Yeah.
I do not know why you would buy an Xbox now. Same price. I really thought they would at least go $50 higher. I still think that had Xbox not said to come out at $499, I still think they would have done $599. But I think with this move, they have this quote-unquote console war that everyone thinks is going on. I think they've just won it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Xbox is really cheap, and if you're broke or maybe you like bad video games, you'll go with the Xbox probably. That's what a lot of people are going to go for. I don't know. We were expecting $500 or $600, $700 for this thing. Maybe it's not the powerhouse we thought it was going to be, but I'll be damned if the games they showed today didn't look absolutely phenomenal. So getting a hell of a deal is what it feels like. We're getting a hell of a deal.
That is absolutely correct. And we'll talk about the games next episode. Today's all about pre-orders. And speaking of that, after the showcase, you saw, and there were some releases from Sony themselves saying that pre-orders are going to begin on September 17th. That is the day after the showcase, which I was like, oh, I'm okay with that. No problem. But the thing is, mass friggin' hysteria hit when places like Walmart Online, GameStop, they started selling the pre-orders in store earlier. I think I was at the gym at, 5:30 maybe, and I saw tweets saying they were selling pre-orders. And then soon after that, maybe around 8 o'clock, then Best Buy and Amazon and these other retailers started dropping online pre-orders. Have you seen anything like this, Alex, where it's just a floodgate? I mean, who would have guessed this today, even after they just said pre-orders will begin tomorrow, and then the floodgates opened when I guess they shouldn't have?
I don't know. I think part of it is just we've waited so long to hear this information, and they finally give it to us, and they assured us that, oh, don't worry, you will have plenty of time. There will be no issue getting a pre-order. You'll have plenty of notice. They gave us no notice.
Yeah, none.
Technically, they told us it was going to be tomorrow, and then, you're going to have pre-orders tomorrow. Surprise. I mean, actually, it's going to be today. So they really screwed things up. I can't even remember. I feel like an idiot. I can't remember what pre-orders were like before. I know people went nuts for the PlayStation 3. You had to get like a raffle or something like that to get a PS3. PS4, I don't even remember. I don't think there was that much of a hustle to get one. But yeah, they were trying to make it seem like it wasn't going to be a big deal, and it made a much worse deal. I know personally, I was just like, I'm not even going to worry about pre-orders. They told me they were going to email me. Well, guess what, bitch? You don't get no email. Get an email telling you that you need to go to Target and get a real pre-order.
Yeah, that's the thing. Sony hasn't released their pre-orders. All these other people are gone nuts, and I don't know. Yeah, it's very confusing. You would think they would have been the first ones to ensure that their stock was sold before allowing everyone else, but maybe it doesn't work like that. I don't know. So
they don't care. They just don't care about us, Adam. They don't care about anybody because they got the sweet, sweet product, and we all want to buy it. Do you think drug dealers care about the people who are buying their drugs?
Probably not.
Do you think your auntie cares about the people who come up to her in the middle of the night to buy her services?
Well,
she just wants the money.
I don't know.
She just wants the money, and Sony just wants the money. They don't care how they get it. They know we're going to pay for it.
Oh,
they know we're going to pay for it because we need it. Because we're addicted. We're addicted.
We're a dick. Okay, so I, for one, will tell our stories about pre-orders, and then we'll get back into more news and what you should do if you have a pre-order or if you don't. So I was at the gym actually. I was biking. I was really bored. Started scrolling through, and I saw on Twitter that people were saying, "Hey, GameStop just called. I got my pre-order, all that crap." And I was like, "The fudge!" And so then I was on the bike. I called GameStop. They were like, "Buddy, if you want one, you better get here real quick." And I was like, "MF." And I raced out of there like a bat out of hell. And I drove down there. I was probably in line 6 people. I don't know how many they had. I'm gonna guess there were probably seven people before me that got one. I got one, and there was another line of like 5 behind me. And it seemed like maybe they would also get some. I'm going to guess maybe that store had 20. So I did get a disc version. They had both available at the time. I also got a charging stand, an extra controller, and the HD camera. So that's my lineup. What happened to you, Alex?
Yeah, well, I got home, and you sent me a text that said, looks like pre-orders are available. And I like everything, especially regarding this video game news. I just don't believe you, Adam. I think you're along for the ride. You see somebody post something on Twitter, and you think it's a gospel truth because you don't have an ounce of PlayStradamus in you. Well, PlayStradamus was moving through you today, boy. And because you told me that your sources were PlayStation, their Twitter feed themselves. So I checked, and I looked, and oh my goodness, they're saying that PlayStation said that, yeah, you're going to have pre-orders tomorrow. But then you said you were going to GameStop to get some, and I patiently waited while you texted me updates telling me about the beautiful women all around you that were waiting in line, and then all these wonderful girlfriends getting PlayStations for girlfriends and wives getting PlayStations for the men in their lives, and then you getting a PlayStation for the man in your life, and you being the man in your life. But then you got one, and I knew it was real. I was still kind of skeptical because it's GameStop. Like, they will sell anything, Like, who knows if they really have pre-orders? Apparently they do. Apparently they got like 25 per store, which is a good amount because normally these things you get like 5. So they got a lot, and they sell out quickly. Once you said that, I said, okay, I got to go hit this up. Told my wife, put the baby to bed. I'm going to grab my daughter, put her in the car. We're going to head to GameStop. Tried to tell my daughter, hey, guess what? We're going to pick you out a video game. She argued with me. Said she didn't want a video game. She just wanted a video. Sit there, stare at it for a little bit, try to figure out what that means because we got Netflix, and you don't got to go to the store and get a video anymore. And then she says, I don't want these shoes. And so I'm thinking like, all right, I'm sure GameStop will have pre-orders, no big deal. Go pick out a different pair of shoes. She finds somehow there's more shoes in the kitchen. She goes into the kitchen, starts putting on shoes, wants to clean them. I'm just like sitting there waiting. She cleans her shoes. She comes downstairs. She wants to get hair clips for her hair. I say, okay, go do that. Anyways, we argue.
My gosh.
We argue for like 10, 15 minutes. I finally get her in the car, get her buckled up and stuff, and we get to GameStop, get her out, get our masks on, going to GameStop, and I say, hey, do you guys get the PlayStation 5 pre-orders? The guy looked at me and looked at the guy running out the store right by me with a ticket in his hand, and he said, you just missed it, man. You just missed it by like 5 minutes, man. 5 minutes. And I just, oh my goodness.
So you were next in line.
I wanted to drop kick my kid right then and there, and I did. I didn't drop kick my kid. I didn't drop kick her. No. Then I made her look at video games, and we didn't get anything. I almost bought like a $25 Dragon Ball Z action figure to make myself feel better, but I did not, because I'm a grown up and I'm an adult. Yeah. They told me, oh, go to the mall. You'll probably get one there. I'm not about to drive to the mall. It's like an hour away from where I am. So I chalked it up. I was like, I don't have one. I know they're going to sell them at Walmart maybe. I know this is a long story, Adam. This is what you get when you get me on a podcast unprompted. I went to Walmart with my daughter. She saw her daycare teacher there. They talked for about...
Oh, my... Dude, your daughter is the friggin' biggest... Oh, my...
We go walking around Walmart. She runs into her daycare teacher 3 times while I'm trying to get to electronics to place a pre-order for the PlayStation. I finally get in the line to talk to the guy about getting a pre-order for the PlayStation, and the kid behind the counter looks at me and squints, and he says, what are you talking about? I'm like, PlayStation 5, man, they're coming out. Can I get a pre-order? He said, you should probably just go online. I said, can I go talk to customer service? Is there something I can do? He said, no, it's just the internet. And so I feel like an idiot. Start leaving Walmart, run into my daughter's daycare teacher again, get her in the car. Finally, we're starting to leave. And Adam, you call me and you say, hey, we got Adam saved the day. He called me, said I put one in my cart in Target. Looked like they still have pre-orders. I don't freaking trust Target because they screwed me over on Blood and Truth. Got that game like 2 weeks after it was released. So I'm nervous, but I'm going to try it anyways. And I try it and I put it on my cart and I start to check out. And then I remember, no, my wife has a red card. It's 5% off everything. So I sent her the link and I said, you need to buy this for me or else. Or else what? I didn't say anything. I'm going to let her figure that out. She bought it for me, got the 5% discount. So it's basically like no tax on it. So it ended up being a good deal. We got the pre-order. And then I thought Target's just playing games with my heart, man. They're just making this up because Target will do anything for $1, just like GameStop. I think it's the same company. But then I got home and I checked Target's website and they said pre-orders were sold out, which led me to believe that it was real. And then I checked my wife's message. She hadn't purchased it yet. The picture she sent me, it just said, check out your cart now. It was a preview of your cart. And so I badgered her and I said, remember when I said or else? You want to find out what that means? And she sent me the email confirming that I had the pre-order in place now. So I did not have to figure out what or else meant because I have no idea what that was going to be. I have no idea.
You officially have one.
Officially, I have one. Now, charging stand? No way in hell. Game? I have no idea. We're walking out with bug snacks that night. I know for sure. That's about – I got the console. I feel like that's going to be the hard part. Everything else is going to fall in line, hopefully. But, yeah, I got one. And
all right. You're PlayPS5 boys. We got one. I was going to say, first of all, I don't have a PS4. I can't play Horizons 4 or Spider-Man, even though it's compatible with the PS4. I don't have one. And we have no podcast if we don't have one. So we officially have one. I am pumped. And you're right. I think you can go to GameStop and pre-order the rest of the stuff. That's fine if you really wanted to, or you could wait, whatever. So
sorry, I don't want to interrupt you. I'm going to forget this. When you were at GameStop, did you see anybody get turned down for a pre-order?
I did not, no.
I love the GameStop that I have here because we get the biggest man babies. People, 40-year-old men walking in there, you got a pre-order? No, and they start stomping around like their mom just said no to some toy or something like that. I don't know. I love it.
I'm sure it was going to happen. Oh, yeah.
They get so mad. Yeah. Come on, man. I mean, yeah. I have a pre-order, so I speak from a point of privilege. I probably would have gotten home. Like I just said, I was going to drop kick my kid if I didn't get one. So what am I even talking about? Continue, Adam.
That's right. I will admit it does suck because I signed up for Best Buy, GameStop, Target, and then the Sony. I signed up for those as in like, hey, when we have them, we'll let you know. But like the GameStop, essentially the dude gives the pre-orders to the people who are there. So a bunch of people showed up even though they never called me, and he will call those people who signed up, but he has to serve the people in the store first. So by the time he had a chance to call the people who actually signed up and said, hey, I want to know the pre-orders, like they were already gone, which I'll admit that kind of sucks, but it worked out for me, I guess. I don't know. But I can see why some people are upset because you think you sign up for the thing and you're going to have a fighting chance. And really what at least my GameStop did is call them to be like, hey, sorry, we don't have any more.
Yeah, I mean, I knew from the beginning, like, how are you going to not make it something crazy? You know, what could Sony have done to make it not a mad dash beyond this weird email thing that they apparently just ignored, unless I'm going to get an email tomorrow asking me to pre-order, which would
I
feel
have a
really
feeling
weird.
it's going to be tomorrow. I do.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't understand in what way could you have people that, oh, okay, pre-orders ready. Well, I'm just going to wait around and get one. There's no
yeah.
way, unless they're going to release like 5 a day for the next 30 days or something like that. Well, that's probably what they could have done. I don't know.
Because the other thing, you have these friggin' idiots who go and they buy 2 or 3 of them, and then I look on eBay and offer up, and they're selling them for $750, $1,900. They're upcharging them, so they don't even want the thing, but they're buying multiple of them to scam people. So you're also combating against those idiots, which is infuriating. Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
apparently this system didn't work out in the scalper's favor, because a scalper is probably thinking that there's some more official method of getting these that they're going to take advantage of. And nope, it was just kind of basically it was kind of whoever was just hanging out in the GameStop when the pre-orders dropped got them. That at least that's what it felt like. So hopefully people get more, like the numbers go up a bit. I feel like we're going to see that happen. Amazon's going to open up pre-orders a couple times. This as these things go, it's always like we got the pre-orders, and then at midnight we got like 10 extra digital PlayStation 5s. Nobody wants it, so you can get that.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. But I don't even want to
What?
get on that. So here's the thing. If you got a pre-order, celebrate. We're celebrating. I am pumped. Like I said, I bought a new mother effing TV. We have a podcast. If I didn't get one, my life was ruined.
Yeah.
But I have my life back. The best place to buy a pre-order, here's the thing. Like, I don't really know. I feel pretty good with GameStop. I feel like he told me day one when the store opens, I can pick it up. You, Alex, yours is being delivered. You're not picking it up at Target, right?
It says it's being delivered. Oh, freaking Target, man. It says it'll be delivered sometime between November 13th and God knows when, 2021. I'm hoping that as things get solidified, I can change that to like a store pickup. My God. They screwed me over on Blood and Truth for PSVR. Like I said, didn't get that for like 2 weeks after it came out. And where I live, the mail doesn't really care about you too much. So I'm nervous, but I feel like getting it November 13th is better than having to wait for like a second shipment to come. Never. So yeah, I'm kind of bummed about that. I'm going to take work off anyways. Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah. So Target would be lower on my list of places to get pre-orders ideally. I would say Sony's probably A-okay if you get an email from them. Amazon, I wouldn't worry. They've got fast shipping. You're probably going to get it. Walmart, you could probably pick that up at the store, right? That's probably okay.
Walmart's probably going to break the release date. You're going to see buffoons at Walmart getting it like November 1st. Go to November 1st, some old grandma stuck in the shelf at Walmart is going to think it's a PlayStation 1 classic. Going to mark it down for $100 and you go get it. Tell everybody your uncle works at Nintendo.
My auntie, yeah.
Yeah.
So are you even considering continue to look to see if you can get one elsewhere than Target and then just return your pre-order from Target? Or you just set with it and you're happy you have one and when it comes, it comes?
I mean, I'm not going to put a ton of effort into trying to find a pre-order, but I won't lie. Yeah, I'm looking for a better way to get this bad boy. I'm looking for a more reasonable way. GameStop's going to get you at midnight or as early as they can. If Amazon lands on one, or if I get that email from Sony that everybody signed up for, like Willy Wonka golden ticket, nobody's going to get it. But if I do somehow get that, I'll probably opt for that just because it'd be kind of cool to buy the console straight from the horse's mouth.
Oh yeah,
get the duty straight from the horse's butt. That's what I'm getting.
I love duties. Okay, so right now, if you don't have a pre-order, what are you supposed to do? GameStop, let's be honest, they're probably sold out. They're going to have more during release time, but right now the pre-orders, I mean, come on, they're sold out. Walmart in-store, like Alex said, apparently they aren't doing them in-store, and online they're sold out. I'm still wondering if Walmart would do them in-store on the 17th. It just seems weird they wouldn't do any pre-orders in store. Is that nuts? Or
I've never heard of Walmart pre-ordering, so that's why I felt weird asking. No wonder the dude thought I was an idiot, because I was an idiot. But I think Walmart's going to be the place you go at midnight, at like 11, something like that at night, the night before, and try to find that grungy old dude walking around who's going to go back and he's going to really look for you. You know, he's going to really check the back for you. Bring your good looking friend who's a girl that's not your girlfriend, kind of charm him a little bit. That worked for me with a Radiohead CD back in the day. So do that. Yeah, I know, weird. Do that. You might be able to get one, but it's going to be tough goings, man, because people want this. People want it bad, man. Oh, did they open pre-orders for the Xbox? You're not seeing this on Xbox. I'm not trying to be a fanboy here, but it's just like people don't care.
They open on Tuesday, the pre-orders for Xbox.
I'm sure they'll sell out or something like that just because some homer didn't get their PlayStation 5 pre-orders. Oh, I like Microsoft better anyways. Sure, do it.
I use a Mac, but Microsoft's the way to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so Walmart, you're probably out. They're sold out online. Best Buy, honestly, I think Best Buy, it's the 16th. I think that may be your best shot. They're going to have them in store. Their site has crashed, so who knows if they have them online or not anymore. They open at 10 o'clock. So if you could get there, I think Best Buy still has them, and I bet if you could get there fast enough, they would be able to provide you with one. Sony's, obviously, they haven't sent their invites yet. They have some. Amazon, they're gone. There for a while, they were like the second wave of pre-orders that opened up, but they're gone. And then I've even heard like other game stores like EB Games has some, but where I am, like I don't have an EB Games. I don't know. Thankfully, I didn't have to think about where else I would need to go. But all those are options, and
you gotta start getting weird with it. You gotta start looking at like Roses, if those even still exist. Fred's. Some people got they'll have like a Kroger or something with an electronics department. You got to start thinking outside the box. Try to find it that way. I don't know how you're going to have success with those, but
yeah,
get weird with it, and you might end up with a good pre-order that nobody else thought of. And then tell me about it, and I'll go get one too.
Get weird. Okay, so when I went and purchased their the pre-order at GameStop, they obviously give you the whole rundown. So disc version of the console, $499. The charger for your DualSenses, $29.99. The extra controller, $69.99. The HD camera, $59.99. So that's what you're looking at in terms of actual peripheries. I don't remember what the remote was. I wasn't really interested in it. I know we have a bet. We'll cover it next episode. That's $660. And then, dude, also, I let him know my credentials. PlayPS5 here. And he let me actually look at their inventory of games and all the stuff on the computer.
I'm a Gamescom verified press journalist.
Exactly. He ate it up. His name was Dakota. Real cool. So what I saw, and a lot of this is what
sounds like a gay porn star name.
Dakota.
Me and my friend Dakota.
Oh, F you. Okay, screw you. What I saw on the computer, and a lot of this has been confirmed too since then. I saw Demon Souls. We were talking about that, Alex. I bet you saw Demon Souls is officially a launch title. I saw it for GameStop, $69.99.
I would love nothing more than to 69 with Demon Souls. That's a perfect price point. Perfect.
That's hilarious. Okay, so but it's an older game, right?
Oh, did you see the footage of it? Yeah, it's a remake, but hot damn, that is, although it's an older game, that is the best looking game I have seen.
But for $70 a remaster? I mean,
sweet Jesus, it is the best looking game I've ever seen.
It looks very good, but it's the same. They are robbing you blind.
You have no idea how much this game, how good it is. It's so good. You're so stupid. I would pay without blinking $150 to get this game remade.
What? No way. We'll talk about this next podcast. This is a mini episode. So Demon Souls. We got Ratchet and Clank. That's a launch title. Sackboy. I saw Sackboy. Don't really care.
Sackboy's what I play with every night.
That's right. 2 Spider-Man here, though. You got the original, which is $49.99, which I'm actually pretty happy with that price. And then there's a special edition, which is $69.99. Dude said they didn't tell him anything. He doesn't know why it's special edition.
Didn't they announce what the special edition has already?
Apparently, it comes with a code to use and play the PS4 game. But surely there's got to be something else.
Here we
right?
go. We got it right here, man. PlayStradamus here is predicting the special edition comes with a mini art book and contains unique early look concepts and unreleased artwork, and a custom steelbook. And the users will receive DLC by March. That PlayStradamus predicts.
Okay. He did say there may be a steelbook. You obviously just read that. So now you know what the
It looks really cool, actually. PlayStation 4. I'm just looking at Spider-Man. This isn't.
Yeah.
That's
So
that's the PlayStation 4 game. I'm sorry.
Oh my, you're an idiot. So he did say that one was definitely going to sell out. He's like, if you want it, you better get it. Okay, Spider-Man. We got NBA 2K21. We got Destruction All-Stars, Godfall, and Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Also, Devil May Cry is digital, but it's also going to be a launch day title. There's a special edition for Devil May Cry as well. So those are the games that I saw that I know are going to be available. Hopefully there's more as well. And we'll talk about in the next podcast what of those we're interested. But that's what I got with my insider info there at GameStop. So of those, Alex, that lineup, these prices, how are you feeling? Obviously, we kind of talked about we didn't know how pre-orders could have gone smoothly. They didn't really go smoothly, but overall, at the end of the day, you're sitting here with a pre-order of just the console. You kind of know what games are coming out. How are you feeling?
Dude, the magic's happening. I was dead tired when we started this podcast. I'm getting myself rehyped for this. That launch lineup that you just listed, that looks like a real video game launch lineup in the sense that like there's 3 games I really want to play, 2 or 3 games that I'm kind of like, all right, I'll play that. And then some games it's like, are we really? Who's going to get that? That's going to be the poor game the kid gets with his console for Christmas because his parents didn't buy the good games. No, this is a good lineup. I do think it's interesting that Godfall is listed as one of the games you can pre-order, considering it's going to be free. I mean, PlayStradamus predicts it's going to be free. A free game for everybody to play. No, we should mention the one thing, Adam. They had the whole announcement of the PlayStation Plus. Crap. What do they call it? PlayStation Plus collection.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you do that, you get PlayStation Plus for the PlayStation 5. You're going to have access to a whole bevy of classic PlayStation 4 games day one as well. They didn't mention anything about boosting it, them running better, better load times, higher resolutions, upscaling. They didn't mention any of that. It would be nice if that's something that takes place because that would give me a whole reason to dive in again. I never played God of War. I really want to play it, and now if I know that I can really play the best version of it by getting the PlayStation Plus collection, that's going to just make things even sweeter. So, yeah, I'm hyped. The energy's coming back. Now it's a long way. I got 2 whole freaking months until November 12th, and I don't know what I'm going to do until then. Play with my sack boy.
Play the sack boy. I have a bad news for PlayStradamus. On Godfall, epicgames.com, their official website, they got pre-orders. They start at $59.99. There's a deluxe edition that has base game and day one access to the expansion in 2021, which is $80, and then an Ascended edition, which is obviously base game, access to the first expansion in 2021, and a gold-themed digital goods. That's $90. So it's not free.
So here's the deal. Godfall came out and they're like, you're going to buy the game, you get everything that comes with it. And now they have like this gold edition, which is like, okay, you don't get everything that comes with it if you buy the game. You got to buy more on top of it, which is like antithetical to what Godfall was supposed to be about as a launch game, which then only reinvigorates my idea that they're at some point just going to be giving this game away. They haven't announced what the deal with PlayStation Plus is going to be for the PS5. Are we going to get free games like we did on the PS4 and the PS3 and the PS Vita? If we are going to get free games with PlayStation Plus, I'm looking at Godfall as being one of our early free games that they give away. PlayStradamus predicts in 2020 Godfall is going to be free for PlayStation Plus owners.
Listen, he hits some and he misses some. So I want to thank you for listening to this mini episode of Play PS5, the podcast. We will have a full podcast on our normal timeline here, and we're going to dive further into the games, what we think. We don't want to play the same game, so we got to figure out who's going to divvy up what, and we'll go a little further in some of the new news about the PS5 that has been released that is big time. So we hope that you were able to scrounge up a PS5. We really do. We'd love to play with you online. It's a dog-eat-dog world, guys. But listen, even if you didn't get a pre-order, there's still going to be a bunch of PS5s. It doesn't mean you're not going to get one. You may just have to camp out. You're going to have to keep the faith and listen, okay? If you can't get one, tell your auntie that I have one and I have an extra seat on my couch. She can come over and we can dirty that couch up because I do have a PS5 in Little Star. It's good. She can come on over anytime, subscribe, and rate us on wherever you're listening. We're on YouTube and iTunes and Google Music and all that good stuff. Until next time, don't play with yourself, folks. Play PS5.